What's up, baseball purists and tech enthusiasts? Welcome back to the channel where we dissect the biggest stories and spark the hottest debates in the world of baseball. Today, we're diving back into the fascinating and now slightly controversial world of the New York Yankees' Torpedo bats. Just when we thought the story couldn't get any more interesting, we've got a fiery reaction from across the diamond, courtesy of Milwaukee Brewers reliever Trevor Megill. He's not holding back, folks, and his comments have definitely added fuel to the fire surrounding these scientifically engineered lumber sticks. Let's get into it. The New York Yankees' offensive outburst against the Milwaukee Brewers, highlighted by 9 home runs, has been the talk of the town. But the whispers about their newly designed Torpedo bats have grown into a full-blown conversation, and now we have some direct, unfiltered feedback from the opposition. Brewers reliever Trevor Megill, who had to face the Yankees' powerful lineup, didn't exactly offer a glowing endorsement of these modified bats. In a candid interview with the New York Post, Megill didn't pull any punches. His initial reaction was blunt and to the point, "I think it's terrible." He went on to elaborate, expressing his disbelief at the design, stating, "We'll see what the data says. I've never seen anything like it before." But the real kicker came with his comparison to another sport, saying, "I feel like it's something used in slow-pitch softball." Now that's a statement that's sure to raise some eyebrows and maybe even elicit a chuckle or two, depending on your allegiance. Megill's comparison to slow-pitch softball likely stems from the visual appearance of the bat, with its elongated barrel and the concentration of mass in the sweet spot. In slow-pitch softball, bats often have a similar design to maximize hitting power. Megill's comment implies that he views the Yankees' bats as somehow outside the traditional norms of Major League Baseball equipment, perhaps even suggesting they might be giving the hitters an unfair advantage. He didn't stop there, adding, "It's genius. Put the mass all in one spot. It might be Bush League, it might not be, but it's the Yankees, so they'll let it slide." This part of his statement is particularly interesting. The Bush League comment suggests a feeling that the bats might be considered unsporting or beneath the standards of professional baseball. And the jab about it being the Yankees and therefore potentially getting a pass hints at the long-standing perception that the Yankees sometimes operate under a different level of scrutiny or perhaps even benefit from their prominent status. Megill even gave a vivid description of what the bats looked like from the opposing team's perspective, saying, "It took a minute for the shock to go away, since from the bullpen, they looked like bowling pins. We weren't able to process it." The visual of these bowling pin bats clearly left an impression on the Brewers players. Despite his strong personal feelings about the bats, Megill did acknowledge the increasing role of data and technology in modern baseball. He stated, "But that's the game. It's a big data race, with science and technology playing a huge role in baseball now. You can't hate them for trying something new." This shows a level of understanding that while he might not like the concept, he recognizes the trend towards innovation in the sport. Interestingly, while Megill was quite critical, his teammate, Brewers first baseman Rhys Hoskins, seemed more open to the idea. Hoskins admitted that he was intrigued enough to contact bat companies to see if he could get a similar model made for himself, just to try it out. He acknowledged that hitting is a very personal and feel-based endeavor, but he wasn't ruling out the possibility that these bats could offer a benefit. This contrast in reactions within the same team highlights the diverse opinions that likely exist around the league regarding this new technology. The article reminds us that while Aaron Judge used a traditional bat during his 3-homer performance, other Yankees hitters, including Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Anthony Volpe, all went deep using the Torpedo bats. This certainly adds to the intrigue and the perception that these bats might be contributing to the Yankees' offensive firepower. It's also worth noting that the designer of these bats, Aaron Lienhart, is a former member of the Yankees' analytics department who now works for the Miami Marlins. This connection raises some interesting questions about the flow of information and innovation within the league. The big question now is whether Trevor Megill's strong reaction will lead to any further scrutiny from Major League Baseball or other teams. Will other players start to voice their concerns, or will they follow Rhys Hoskins' lead and explore the potential benefits of these new bat designs? It seems likely that this controversy will continue to unfold as the season progresses, especially if the Yankees' offense continues to produce at such a high level. What do you think about Trevor Megill's comments? Do you agree with his assessment, or is he just being a competitor who's not happy about the Yankees' success? Is this a case of innovation pushing the boundaries of tradition in baseball? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more baseball news and hot takes, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. We'll see you in the next one. What's going on, baseball fans? Your source for all the latest MLB drama is back, and today we're talking about some new bats that have one pitcher seeing red, and maybe even a little bit of yellow slow-pitch softball. This video highlights the fact that several Yankees players have been using what are being called torpedo bats. These bats have more wood in the sweet spot, creating a longer barrel while reducing weight at the tip. The idea is to maximize hitting power, and after the Yankees exploded for 20 runs and 9 home runs on Saturday, you could say they're working. This video then cuts to Milwaukee Brewers reliever Trevor Megill, who did not hold back when asked about these new bats. He told the New York Post, and I quote, "I think it's terrible. I feel like it's something used in slow-pitch softball. Shots fired." This video includes another hilarious quote from Megill, who said that from the bullpen, the bats looked like bowling pins. You gotta give him credit for the visual. He also joked that because it's the Yankees, they'll probably let it slide. This video does point out that while Megill isn't a fan, the bats are indeed legal according to Major League Baseball. He even acknowledged that baseball is a big data race, and you can't blame teams for trying new things. This video also mentions that while Aaron Judge used a traditional bat for his 3 home runs, other Yankees like Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Anthony Volpe all went yard with the help of these torpedo bats. This video concludes with a fun tidbit. Brewers first baseman Rhys Hoskins admitted he's already talked to bat companies about trying to get his model made like that. So, while Megill might not be a fan, it looks like these bats could catch on around the league. What do you think about these new torpedo bats? Are they a genius innovation or something that belongs on the slow-pitch softball field? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more MLB news and opinions. This baseball season is already getting interesting. What's up, baseball purists and tech enthusiasts? Welcome back to the channel where we dissect the biggest stories and spark the hottest debates in the world of baseball. Today, we're diving back into the fascinating and now slightly controversial world of the New York Yankees' torpedo bats. Just when we thought the story couldn't get any more interesting, we've got a fiery reaction from across the diamond, courtesy of Milwaukee Brewers reliever Trevor Megill. He's not holding back, folks, and his comments have definitely added fuel to the fire surrounding these scientifically engineered lumber sticks.